call tonight's City Council meeting to order, and we will start with a roll call with Chrissy.
Councilmember Banks.
Here.
Councilmember Budaszewski.
Here.
Councilmember Cummings.
Here.
Councilmember Kaiser is via Zoom.
I'm here by Zoom.
Mayor Pro Tem LaRoche.
Here.
And Councilmember Parsons.
Here.
And Mayor Adams is absent. We have a quorum.
Thank you very much, and now let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Very good. And next on the agenda is the approval of the agenda. And have you had a chance to all take a look at it? And if so?
Make a motion to approve the agenda.
Thank you, Brendan. Do I have a second? Olga?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Olga. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, thank you. And I forgot to vote, but I do say aye. I hope that was legal. Then, next, motion carries on that. Next, we will be presenting awards to the winners of the 2021 Crystal Sparkles Holiday Lighting Contest. And we have a couple of fantastic winners with displays this year. We're looking forward to those. And I'm just going to then go to my sheet. Thank you, Ann. This is sponsored by the West Metro Fire Auxiliary and the Light of Crystal. And this is an annual holiday lighting contest. It was in November and early December, where residents could drive around, take a look, and then vote and call in to their favorite. It is designed to promote community spirit and light up Crystal for the holidays. And I have to say, it seemed like a lot more homes were lit this year. And I think a lot of that had to do with some mild weather that we had.
Being home.
Yep, very true. So for tonight, we would like to present the awards. We have two. Do we present second place first?
Yep.
Okay. For our 2021 Crystal Sparkles winners for single-family residential displays, in second place with the winning purse of $50 goes to Kaylee and Zachary Orbeck. Their home is at 5224 Hampshire Avenue North. And they have not arrived yet. So we have their check and their certificate for them. And first place prize with a $100 winning is Gina and Steve Holland, who live at 6700 43rd Avenue North. Gina and Steve are here tonight, and we'd like to present you with this award. And also, if we could, we'd love to have you come up to the podium and talk to you a little bit about your display and what inspired you and any fun stories about getting that all put up.
Okay. So we've owned our home for 14 years, and I grew up with with Christmas lights every year. So when we bought our house, I told my husband, I go, we're decorating for Christmas.
Nice.
So it started off really small, and then each year we just add more every year. And what really fuels us is our nieces and nephews, and when our neighbors come by when we're hanging up the lights, and they're like, we look forward to your Christmas light display every year. It's so wonderful. And we're like, this is why we do it.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, we love doing it. It brings a lot of smiles and joys. And
it really does.
This year, it's funny just seeing like everyone stop in front of our house and slow down and drive by. And we've had quite a few people ask us about our trees.
Oh.
So my husband's father made us all the pallet trees in our yard. Oh, wow. So
wow.
He made one for my mother-in-law, and I go, can you make 8 more of those for our house? And he goes, sure.
That's great. So a family thing. It involves everyone.
Full family affair.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, congratulations.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to make my way down with this certificate
All
and check.
right.
But also, while I'm making my way down, tell me about how you check for burnt-out light bulbs. 'Cause that's always
We usually start the process in October?
October.
And we bring out all of our buckets of lights. We have like 50, 65-gallon totes. We have 2 or 3 of them. And then we have a huge bag full of displays. And so at night, we'll sit out on our patio and we'll just plug in one strand at a time and see if there's any burnt out lights, and if they are, then we're plugging and unplugging and trying to figure it out. Yeah, exactly.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
This is really, really exciting.
Oh.
We'll present you this certificate, and this is in recognition of great effort, creativity, and community spirit in winning first place in the 2021 Crystal Sparkles Holiday Lighting Contest. Here we go.
One more for posterity.
Thank you. And here is your check.
Thank you so
enjoy, and
much.
Thank you for bringing some light and festivity.
Yes, definitely.
So
We'll
cool.
do it again next year.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
Yep, he's already talking what we can add to it for next year.
Mike, could I give that back
Yep,
to
I'll
you?
take care of it. Yeah, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, and how long will your lights be up, or you're still up, right?
Yeah, they're still up probably for another week or so,
Okay.
and then we'll disappointed cell energy and turn them off.
I was going to say, for those of you who have not seen the displays yet, again, Gina and Steve's is at 6700 43rd Avenue North, so congratulations and thanks again.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Okay, thank you. And next on the agenda, it's consent agenda time, and we've considered the following items, which are routine and non-controversial in nature, in a single motion. I was also going to mention you're welcome to stay the entire time. Otherwise, you can feel free to leave whenever you wish, but we'd love to have you stay if you want. All right, so approval, the first item is approval of the minutes from the following meetings. City Council work session on December 21st, 2021. City Council meeting on December 21st, 2021. The approval of the list of license applications submitted by the City Clerk to the City Council, a list that is on file in the office of the City Clerk, and was also, thank you, Chrissy, for emailing those out to us this weekend. Approval 4.3 is approval of designating the Sun Post as the primary legal newspaper and the StarTribune as the secondary legal newspaper for the City of Crystal in 2022. 4.4 is the approval of a resolution designating depositories of the City of Crystal for 2022. 4.5, reappointment of Steve Adams to the Employee Review Board, and appointment of Jill Scholes to the Planning Commission. 4.6 is approval of the following annual city staff appointments for 2022. Hennepin County Recycling Group goes to City Manager Ann Norris. I sound like I'm reading awards, sorry about that. Local Government Information Systems Board member, also City Manager Ann Norris. An alternate is Assistant City Manager, Human Resources Manager Kim Harris. Northwest Suburbs Cable Communications Commission City Manager Ann Norris. Pets under Police Security, or PUPS, board member is Deputy Police Chief Brian Hubbard, and alternate is Police Chief Stephanie Revering. And with that, any questions or motions?
You make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Okay, thank you, John.
Keep this meeting rolling, right?
I know, right? And we have a second. Brendan, thank you. All those in favor to approve the consent agenda, say aye.
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 It's really late.
And nay? No nays, so motion carries. Thank you. Next is open forum. This is where City Council appreciates hearing from citizens about items of concern and desires to set aside time during each meeting for open forum. This is to provide ample opportunity for all. And to do that, speaking time is limited to 3 minutes and topic discussion is limited to 10 minutes. The mayor may, as presiding officer, extend the total time allowed by public or allowed for a topic. By rule, no action may be taken on any item brought before the council during open forum. The council may place items discussed during open forum onto subsequent council meeting agendas. So with that, is there anyone in attendance tonight in person or on Zoom who would like to speak? I see a hand raised, Olivia Wertheimer. Did I say your name right? And Olivia, could you unmute and introduce yourself, state your name and address?
Hello, my name is Olivia Wertheimer. I live at 3432 Zane Avenue North.
Okay, thank you. And go right ahead with your comments.
So as you might be able to see with my Zoom background, my main point is that the city of Crystal, in order to protect its citizens from the current N95 surge, should provide N95s masks to its citizens. This is, of course, a expensive undertaking. There are various grants which I've done a bit of research on that might be able to provide the funding, such as through, I'm sorry, I didn't remember off the top of my head, but this would ensure protection from the Omicron variant, regardless of vaccination status. And each N95 package, most likely, could contain instructions on how to wear and how to reuse the N95s, so it's more economically viable. Sorry, I wasn't prepared for the open forum so quickly.
Okay, no problem. Any other comments?
Mask mandates within the city of Crystal would be incredibly important to help protect its citizens. And as leaders in these sort of public health measures, we could encourage others in Hennepin County to do the same.
Okay. Anything else, Olivia?
Nope, that'll be all.
Okay, thank you. All right, we appreciate you coming to us with that, and we will put this on note and consider, okay?
All right.
Thank you. Thanks for a lot. Anyone else wishing to speak during open forum? Okay, seeing none, we will end open forum and continue to item number 6, which is our regular agenda. We'll consider approval of disbursements over $25,000 submitted by the Finance Department to the City Council, a list that is on file in the office of the Finance Department. And I'm madly looking for my list, sorry. Thank you. And it is thankfully very short. The first is for Logis for the monthly application support and hosting utilities fiber work for $58,253. Lind and McLeod Inc. for November yard waste costs for HRG for $28,040. Kraus Anderson Construction Company for the new police building project management, $78,594. Minger Construction Companies, Orchard Avenue Storm Sewer Rehabilitation, AFP number 1. And what is AFP?
Request for payment.
Oh, request, okay, thank you. $179,229. Min Para for employee and city required contributions for the 12/24/2021 pay date, $62,994.84. And ICMA RC Mission Square for the annual RHS contribution. And could you tell me what RHS is again?
Retirement Health System.
Thank you very much, for $107,354, bringing a total of $514,466.02. Any questions on that? Anyone would care to make a motion? John?
Make a motion to approve the list of disbursements over $25,000.
And a second? David? Thank you, David. All those in favor signify by voting aye.
Aye.
And opposed? Seeing none, that motion is carried. And next, thank you, Ann, I'm going to try to take care of all my paperwork here. The council, item 6.2, the council considered the following appointments for mayor pro tem and council commission liaisons and representatives for 2022. We have mayor pro tem, council member Olga Parsons. Liaison to the Environmental Quality Commission, council member Budichewski. Liaison to Parks and Recreation, council member David Cummings. And liaison to the Planning Commission, council member Brendan Banks. Appointment to Northwest Suburban Cable Communications Commission is Councilmember Therese Kaiser. And then for Economic Development Authority, or EDA. Oh, I'll pause.
Yeah. And then the Quad Cities Beyond the Yellow Ribbon Council representative should be Councilmember Parsons.
Right, thank you. Then moving on to Economic Development Authority, we have President.
Hold off until.
That's the next.
Here, yeah, look.
Oh,
Look
I
on your
need
blue
to
thing.
read my packet better. So sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's
I
all
went
good.
right to the memo and not to the packet, so apologies. We will hold on that. Do we have any discussion on that or questions? Seeing none?
Make a motion approving the
John,
commission.
you're just, John, you're right on it, and Brendan?
I second that.
Thank you. And we'll, all those in favor, vote, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Voting, and any opposed, say nay. Seeing none, motion is carried. Wow, we're just plowing right through this. John, we're gonna make it, right? Before that time.
New record.
I know. Okay, then we come up to item number 7 for announcements. And the following announcements are listed here. The next city council work session is Thursday, January 13th, 6:30 p.m. in the council chambers at City Hall, also via Zoom. City offices will be closed Monday, January 17th in observance of the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. The next city council meeting is Tuesday, January 18th at 7 p.m. in the council chambers at City Hall and via Zoom. City council meetings and work sessions are open to the public, a reminder, and current and previous meetings are available for viewing and listening at www.crystalmn.gov. And I wanted to give David a chance for other announcements and anyone else who might have an announcement to share.
Yeah, so Thursday, January 6th at Crystal City Hall, we have from 5 to 7, you can come and see Metro Transit's latest concept plans for the Crystal segment of the Blue Line Light Rail extension. Particularly, it's at Bass Lake Road and 81. They have some concepts that are there and they look pretty cool. So come, give some input on those and have your voice be heard.
Okay, thanks. Any other announcements? I did want to mention the snow event that is happening tonight, just to remind people about the no parking rule, and the plows will be out, so please have your car moved. Is that going into effect at midnight, Ann?
No, plows won't be out till 4.
4?
But
Okay.
you can't park overnight between 2 and 5.
Okay.
So anyhow.
Yeah.
I had a question for Ann. Ann, if you could give an update on the OSHA situation with what's happening with the mandates for city employees, or how that all is panning out?
Yes, there is a federal mandate for vaccination or testing and face covering mandate that is tentatively scheduled to go into effect January 10th. However, the Supreme Court won't hear it until January 7th. So it's hard to believe that it would go into effect on January 10th, and I'm trying to find more information about when it would actually go into effect. I assume it would go into effect in early February, so that we can share that with employees.
Right.
So yes,
And the mandate generally includes options for medical and religious spiritual exemptions
Correct.
as well. So
Correct.
that is
correct.
is
That
on the
is
table
baked
for
into the policy. Right. And we are working with the city attorney's office on getting the policy written and getting the exemption forms.
Right, and if any employees will have opportunities to have their questions answered if they have them regarding.
I hope I know the answers.
Right, I know, well, regarding like exemptions
Yes,
and
yes.
who qualifies and who
Yes,
does not qualify.
Yes, we're sorting through all that right now.
Excellent.
Yes.
Well, thanks.
Thank you for bringing
Yeah,
that.
thank you,
Yes,
Ann.
thank you, Olga, and also thanks for the update and clarification as it comes forward. Any other announcements? Seeing none, John?
Motion to adjourn.
Do I have, Brandon, second up.
Second that motion.
Okay, all those in favor of adjourning signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No one did that for fun. Okay, meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much. Congratulations, you guys.
I seconded it. I wouldn't oppose it.
7:20.
As soon as you get